Hello folks, here we are with this week's Mayor's Message, bringing it to you from the location within the council chambers at the Waratah-Wynyard offices. And I have the pleasure of the company of our #1 Community Development Officer, Richard Muir-Wilson. Richard's been a staff member here at the Waratah-Wynyard Council for how long, Richard?
Well, nearly 20 years, coming up in August. I haven't been counting the days, but it's when you look back, it goes pretty quickly.
Yeah, you must have been involved in some enormous activities throughout your just on 20-year occupation in this role, and I guess you feel good with inside of what you've delivered to the youth of the community.
Well, it's an enjoyable area to work in with young people. They go through that stage in their life fairly quickly, so you don't have a lot of opportunity to make an impact.
No.
But what we try to do is to show them how the council operates in the community, and through our youth team, which has been operating for about 10 years, we have people come in and they look at what people do in the building.
Yes.
And it gives them a different idea of what we can deliver for them.
Yeah, and I guess in those 20 years, you would stroll down the street nowadays and you'd be greeted by people that you'd seen many years ago go through that system, and with great admiration to the pathway they've taken in life or their development. You'd really enjoy that.
Well, just one example, we're about to do some building at home, and our builder, young Zach Taylor,
Oh, right.
He can remember coming in here with a model of the skate park of a design when he was in primary school.
Really?
And now he's doing some building for me. He's gone right through the system and come out the other end.
Yeah. Gee, that's amazing.
Yeah.
And when you mention the skate park, I understand that on April the 6th there's a Skate and Create competition down there that you're hosting.
That's right. Council hosts it every year with the aid of a grant from the state government, and we're able to put on a great 3-hour show for them. Skating and street sports, there's not a lot of formal recognition of it, and so this is a day when they can demonstrate all their skills they've been practicing, and hop on their scooters and bikes and boards. And
they take it serious.
Oh yes, yeah, and we've got about $1,000 worth of vouchers
Really?
to give away in different categories, and we've also got a great band performing as well.
Really?
Yeah.
And these vouchers, Richard, are they from sponsors and things like that?
Well, the ones we buy from local shops.
Oh, I see.
We just keep
the business in the
in the town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Really? Well, yeah, and along with that, I understand that Keith Price is once again working with you in the regular annual Tri-Skills program, introducing people introducing them to other activities in the community within the recreation area that they may never ever get the opportunity to experience.
That's right. It's the 12th time we've actually run the Tri-Skills program, and Keith has been on board every year, and it seems to get bigger and better every year. I think this year we've got 12 different activities, ranging from outrigger canoes to jiu-jitsu to gold sailing, bowls, and the Camera Club are coming back again, and also the community garden for the first time.
Really?
So we've got some sessions, and the Tri-Skills program's aimed at students in years 5, 6 and 7, and it's a bit of a transition for them so that they can experience community-based sports as opposed to schools-based.
Yeah.
And hopefully when they take them up at a younger age, then they'll continue them right through life and get to appreciate what's involved.
Yeah, and another good thing about that, I guess, is the community-based sports and clubs and things like that, administration-wise, the introduced at a young age might assist in some of these clubs struggling for administration people.
Yes, you might pick up a secretary or a treasurer.
That's right, a great advantage. When the annual meeting comes, people go missing, sort of, don't they?
Yeah, they don't. Oh, you can invite the young people along and they don't know.
No, they don't know what they're letting themselves into. But anyway, that's an avenue, isn't it? Yeah, well, look, I'm sure you and your staff in your community development office are much appreciated through our community. The contacts you have with the schools, with your, what is the name of junior counselling group?
The youth team.
The youth team, yeah, the youth team. Look, the programs that you put those through, look, is an enormous assistance to our community, and it will be seen in the future, I'm sure.
Yes, we've got 18 on the team this year.
Really?
And all the local schools represented. So it takes a little bit of coordination to get them all here
I can
and
imagine.
home again.
Yes, the hours you put in, hours that you put in the community, Richard, with the Tulip Festival, any function, walks in Wynyard and things like that. I can assure you, look, it's greatly appreciated.
Thanks, Mr Mayor.
Yeah, look, it may not, it'll never probably set in dollar value, but I'm sure you gain a lot of sense of satisfaction within yourself, and it's spoken about wherever you go. What contribution that man makes to our community. I'd like to thank you very much for that.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks, Robby.
Yeah. But on closing, I'd just like to remind any viewers that don't forget April the 6th is the winding back of the clock. So look, if you don't wind your clock back on Sunday, April the 6th, you'll arrive at work the next morning 1 hour too early. So there's a couple of coffees you'll gain, but an extra hour in the day if you've got to stay on duty. So I'd just like to thank Richard for being on board. Also thank you viewers for tuning in, and that's about it from the Waratah-Wynyard Council for this week's Mayor's Message. Thank you.